New Law 2007. One rule change in 2007 will be implemented to protect players from serious spinal injury. 15.4 free kick. Permitted and prohibited physical contact. 15.4.5 prohibited contact and payment of a free kick. A player makes prohibited contact with an opposition player if he or she bumps or makes forceful contact to an opponent from front on when that player has his head down over the ball. A player can bump an opponent's body from side on, but any contact forward of side on will be deemed as front on. A player with his head down in anticipation of winning possession of the ball will be deemed to have his head down over the ball for the purposes of this law. Where players are in possession or attempting to gain possession of the football, they will be protected. A player who has his head over the ball is vulnerable to serious spinal injury and should not be bumped from the front. In 2007, any player who bumps or makes forceful contact to an opponent who has his head over the ball may be reported. Significant tribunal sanctions will be applicable. Players can only contest the football or legally tackle their opponent in the following types of contests. Peveril has his head down to take possession of the ball and is illegally bumped from the front.
Peveril taken front on.
A touch away from being that very ugly, dangerous one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hall makes forceful and illegal contact to his opponent's head.
The outrider's that. Oh, that's high. That's dangerous. That was crude. That's a bit reckless.
Let it go.
Is there more than a free? I think he might be. Yeah.
His head over the footy.
Buchanan has his head down, attempting to gain possession of the ball. His opponent bumps him in the head from front on to take him out of the contest and then gains possession of the ball.
He's still got him high.
Completely accidental, but nevertheless he was caught high.
Waters bumps his opponent, who has his head over the ball from front on. Note that any contact made to a player from forward of side on will be deemed to be front on. Favola has an option and chooses to make forceful contact rather than tackle or contest the ball. This action is a free kick and reportable.
It is crude, reckless. Yeah, it deserves. Fair enough too. Yep. And what would you be reported for? Unduly rough charging.
Waters makes forceful contact to his opponent from front on.
Jude Bolton caught high. And they're not disputing that one, the West Coast Eagles.
Miller makes high contact with his opponent, who has his head over the ball.
Forward. Dockers started Matthew Pavlich in at that centre bounce, something they often do. Headland comes away with it as the Dockers...
Johnson and Newman, with their eyes clearly fixed on the ball, make legitimate contact side on.
Pretty soft. Have a look at this. That is just a genuine contest between two blokes committed to the footy.
Franklin makes legitimate contact with Cousins.
You've got to go here.
Buddy Franklin, Cousins is down. It is on here at the MCG, and the Hawks are leading the charge.
That is fantastic stuff.
Minson and Brennan both have eyes only for the ball and legitimately bump each other.
Just banging into plenty down there. Hey, over the top. Got it to Joel Smith. Inside the last...
West and Clark are both legitimately attempting to gain possession of the ball.
Clark coming the other way. A wonderful contest at the ball.